Right now, thousands of those migrants who are awaiting their day in immigration court are camped out just over the border in Tijuana. Many have gone through tough conditions for several months.
CBS 8 spoke with some of those migrants today who tell our Richard Allen they are hopeful today's decision will soon end the long wait down at the border.
Well, that's right. Since this policy was first put in place in 2019, thousands of migrants fleeing danger in their home countries have been forced to stay in equally dangerous encampments in Tijuana, according to humanitarian groups, exposed to kidnapping and sexual assault as they await their immigration hearings here in the U.S. Emily Vasquez has been staying in a shelter in Tijuana since last August, forced to remain in Mexico after fleeing her native country of Guatemala, fearing for her and her family's lives after receiving repeated threats and harassment back home. She says since coming here, her family used their savings to pay for an immigration attorney in Mexico who turned out to be a fraud, taking their money without helping them. She's now hopeful the end of the Remain in Mexico policy will make it easier, allowing her to reunite with her father and siblings who are already here in the U.S. Estela Chu, also from Guatemala, has the same sense of optimism. Happy about the justice's decision as she shares her harrowing experiences in her home country, where as a small business owner, she says she was continually threatened and extorted for money by local authorities. This woman, who goes by Maria, fled her home in Honduras more than a year and a half ago. She says she's terrified she'll be sent back there before her immigration case is heard in the U.S. She says her and her daughter's lives were constantly threatened in her hometown, but also says that Mexico is equally unsafe, especially for young women. She's encouraged by the court's decision, but also concerned that Title 42, a pandemic-era public health order that allows the U.S. government to block migrants seeking asylum from crossing into the U.S., will remain in effect. And Maria tells us she is still afraid because Title 42 remains in effect. As for the Remain in Mexico policy, the Department of Homeland Security says it is continuing to work to end the program as soon as legally possible.